Again, it's a double. 2 jumbos. I can't see them because it's... There they are. If we hit Sebastian a color Moniac in this, I'm probably going to quit. We get any movement on basketball? We got 20 left in the filler for basketball. So basketball would go after this. So we got about an hour. The draft break will probably take about an hour and a half. So let's get b-ball moving. I know basketball is always a slower fill in here. This is more of like a baseball, football room, but basketball sells well, guys. Always sells well. And it's a new product, so you got that going for you too. All right, so Tim Land, Twins, D-backs, Colorulo, Pirates, Dyson, Orioles, Royals, Wolfrey, Padres, Cisco, Giants, Wolfrey, Mariners, Sebastian, A's, Bill O'Dell. What we got all these freaking PMs for? Mariners, Sebastian, Athletics, Bill O'Dell, Cardinals, Pete, Rays, Nate, Arthur, Sebastian, Reds, Delgado, White Sox, Marlins, Rideout, Phillies, Sebastian, Astros, Pritchett, Braves, Casey, Nationals, Jeremiah, Mets, Brett, Red Sox, Pritchett, Angels, Pritchett, Dodgers, Brett, Tigers, Kissinger, Rockies, Pritchett, Brewers, Colorulo, Blue Jays, Rideout, Rangers, Sager, Yankees, Cubs, Tim Land, and Indians, Nate Smith. Contenders, that was supposed to be the 28th, but they already pushed it back. It's not coming out till the 6th now, was the last I heard. January 6th. But freaking retail's already out like a month beforehand. I don't understand why they do that. So stupid. So here we go. Crack them both at the same time. No room on my desk. Sorry guys, I don't mean to block the camera. I just have no room. I gotta do that because a case of what? Retail? A case of retail? Oh, you mean pre-order? Yeah. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they postpone it again. They always do that with contenders. It always gets pushed back a couple times. Yep, their factory sold out, supposedly, as of like a week ago. But, I don't. Blowout's been going all in on some products lately. They went nuts with Prism Basketball. They bought like everything. Before pre-orders, they were calling like every distributor and just buying every single case they could. I had to like scramble to get stuff before they bought out my region. Alright, so we have got, what is that, 12 boxes? No, 16? I can't freaking count. 16 boxes. You guys ready? Contenders? I forget. I think I have like 6 or 8 coming, something like that. Should probably order more. My region still has showing that they still have it available. Yeah, hobby contenders is the one. The real contenders is the one that comes out on the 6th. Retail's junk. It's stupid. It's so stupid. But it'll be out in the new year. I think it's going to do so much better than last year's, too. Because of Dak and Zeke. Like Winston and Gurley and Mariota really and Cooper made last year's contender so much fun. But as far as like sales and everything, because Dak and Zeke are Cowboys and that team is doing so well, Contenders is going to sell so fucking awesome this year, I think. I mean, that's not exactly like a revelation. I'm sure most people already thought that. And then, you know, Wentz and guys like that. Although I think last year's class was better as far as like things. I mean, back when 2015 Contenders was out, there was better hits spread out through the entire product. Like there was like probably 8 or 9 really solid teams in last year's product. I don't think it's going to be that. I mean, it's still going to be great, but not as good in that aspect as last year's. Maybe I'm wrong. Bruce Wilson, green. Chrome and color paper ships, and then autos, obviously. Goff blows, man. I am so happy that the Rams didn't take Wentz, number 1. Do you imagine how bad a shape the Eagles would be in right now with all their injuries and a rookie coach and all that if they had Goff? Oh, my God. And with how weak and fragile Goff is, he didn't even look like he belonged in the NFL that last game when Richard Sherman just annihilated him. Could you imagine him on the Eagles the Eagles are basically playing a practice squad offensive line right now because there's so many injuries. Feliciano to the Brewers, blue. That would be a disaster. In this? You talking about in draft write-up? Yeah, everybody has autos. I wouldn't put a team up that didn't have autos. Still no auto in this box yet. Yeah, but you never know. You never know. Well, I mean, the Rams could have changed their mind. They could have thrown up a smokescreen. Howie Roseman isn't exactly a genius. Matt Thias. Angels. Brian Pritchett on the board. First auto. But man, if Goff would have went 2, the Eagles would have been screwed. Who do you have right out? You have the Blue Jays? You only have one team, don't you? You got the Marlins and the Blue Jays. Marlins are decent. They got Braxton Garrett. Blue Jays have Kevin Biggio. And I forget, do they have anybody else? They're both decent. I mean, no, you didn't get like the Phillies or the Mariners or the White Sox or the A's or the Brewers. Wow, they're really spreading the autos out in this one. Jeff Fisher should have been fired years ago, man. That ownership doesn't fire coaches a lot. They keep people around too long. Texas Rangers, Cole Riggins. Rangers are Cliff Sega. Trammell? I thought he was, why am I thinking he's a red for some reason? That's right, he is a J. Jack Flaherty, black. Alright, so we should have a refractor or color coming up. So it's usually one, yep, there it is. I cheated. I cheated. Nah, you didn't get bad teams, man. Not at all. I mean, you didn't get the greatest teams in the world, but you could have got the Reds. That would have sucked. The Reds, the Yankees, they're not so good. All right, so your first color auto goes to Mr. Group Break Checklist. Wolfrey Cody Sedlock, purple. Nice hit, man. First color auto, purple refractor, Cody Sedlock out of 250. There you go. Oh, Bo Bichette. That's right. Dar. He's on the Blue Jays, too. I hit a gold Bo Bichette in the jumbo I busted for myself. And that was box 1 of 16. Box 1 of 16, guys. Since there's going to be a ton of this, I'm trying to think of what I can do with it. Get this shit out of the fucking way. There we go. So, first color was Sedlock, purple, Baltimore Orioles. What do you guys think? We break in totally certified basketball tonight, or what? You doing it? You guys can do it. You get that filler's almost filled. You get that filled. We run a couple more, and we are in business. You don't want your chrome? All right. Works for me. There is a lot of chrome in draft this year. I feel like it's so much more. If any of you guys don't want it, just tell me. I'm not going to do anything with it. I just throw it up in base boxes and give it to my base guys. But it's a lot. And I know some guys just don't even want it, and you probably get it and just like chuck it in a box somewhere. So if you don't want it, I will gladly save the money on shipping and not send it. But otherwise, I just send it. I don't really, I mean, you guys pay for it. Tribute, I would, man, but it's kind of older, and it's still pretty, it's up there in price. So it's one of those breaks that like is just not in high demand anymore. So it's a bitch to fill because it's been like a year. Like 2017 tribute's only a couple months away. So, you know, it's kind of hard to fill And the cases are still... They're not 2,000, but they're on that end of 1,500. It is not a cheap break. I liked Tribute. Tribute's always my... Except for 2015, it's always been one of my favorite products. I get a couple guys that have told me before, never send base at all. And... I don't. One person actually yelled at me before. I think everybody knows who that person is. Brewer actually yelled at me in PM, not for base, for just like the the non-auto like cards and stuff like that every breaker sends. He sent me a PM one time and he was like, "You want to stop sending me that shit? It's like a kick in the balls when you send me that." I was like, "Okay." I'm sorry, man. Well, because Senzel's not in it. That's why. If he was in it this year, they'd be great. But they held him off draft. So they'd have somebody to put out. And then next one. Drew Jackson. Blue paper. Got some color coming up, and it's ink. Will Benson, Nate Smith, Cleveland Indians. Out of 250, Willie Benson. Number 14th overall pick of the American League champions, Will Benson. Nate, on the board. This will be a solid case as long as we don't hit any color Moniac. So everybody get together, use positive thoughts, and harness all of our energy to keep us from pulling a color Moniac. I don't even want to pull a refractor Moniac, like refractor auto. Let's just pull Sebastian like 7 or 8 non-auto refractor Moniacs, a couple $5 cards. Tampa Bay Rays refractor Jake Fraley. Tampa Bay. Nate Smith again. So, purple Benson, refractor Fraley. And remember, guys, this is a double case break, so it's going to be a long one. We are only on box 2. Red Moniac. Get the fuck out of here. Charles LeBlanc, black. And in orange to the Rockies, Brian Servin. If we pull a Moniac, has the Moniac Super been pulled yet? Does anybody know? If we pulled the Moniac Super, that would be the ultimate kick in the balls for me. If I pulled the Moniac Super in this case and had to give it to Sebastian, I would fucking kill myself on camera. I would blow my brains out. I would not be able to give. Here you go. Here's a nice hit. Kyle Lewis. It's only a base, but it's still Kyle Lewis. Sebastian, fucking asshole. I think the Blue Jays only have Biggio and Bichette. Do they have McGuire? I don't know. I don't know the checklist like that well yet to remember all the guys that are on, but man, if I would freaking kill myself if that happened. That would suck. That would be the worst thing in the world. See, if I pulled it for somebody else, it would really suck. But if I pulled it for him... Oh. Does anybody know if it's been pulled, though? Yeah, Casey, you were bitching that you skunked on the last breaks. You won the random for all the USA hits in Elite, and your package was bigger than anyone else's last break. I almost had to give you two big 9 by 14 mailers because I couldn't fit everything in one, but I managed to do it. And you were bitching and complaining that you didn't hit. You had a bigger package than anyone else. Actually, if I hit the Moniac Super Auto for Sebastian, I wouldn't even mail it to him. I'd mail it, Sebastian, I'd mail it to Rob. I'd mail it to Rob, and I wouldn't even tell him that you hit it. I wouldn't even put my return address on it. I would just mail it to him anonymously and put and just put Merry Christmas and let him think that somebody just like gifted him the card. Fuck you. Actually, no. I wouldn't mail it to Rob. I would mail it to Mike. I'd give it to Mike for a wedding gift. Robbery 215. Another Sebastian I can mail it to. I'm not pulling that shit. I'm not even pulling a Moniac base. I'm not pulling anything for you. I can't believe that Wentz from Phoenix gemmed. The corners and the edges on that thing were so fucking beat up because it's a foil face on the card. I cannot believe that thing gemmed at all. When you told me to sub that, I was like, I can try, but I was like, there's not a chance in hell that this thing gems. Padres, Cal Quantrill. Padres are a Cisco, another fucking asshole. Hitting for all the jerk-offs right now. What the hell? Need to hit a Zach Collins orange. Oh my God. Do you know what that would do to this group if I hit a Zach Collins orange? Who has White Sox? Oh, Delgado, you'd be a millionaire. With the guys in here. Zach Collins refractor. Now, you know what I would do? I would just put it right on eBay while he was watching for $2 and just let somebody buy it. Ben Bowden, black paper. Christian Arroyo, green refractor. Throw it up on eBay for $2, bin. And then block Sebastian on my eBay. Riz Hoskins, Sapphire. He's not watching? How do you know he's not watching? There's a lot of lurkers in here. We got 20 people on here and only like 6 people talking. He's lurking probably. Justin Dunn to the Mets. BCE. Justin Dunn base. To Brett. I've known Sebastian for like 15 years. He's a fucking asshole. Moniac base. Will Smith purple. All right, come on. We need some more color. So, who you guys got? What's your playoff picks? NFL. Type them out. Type out your your division winners, wild cards. Who you got winning in each round, Super Bowl, all that stuff. Let's make fun of some people. That's all paper. Wrong pile. AJ Puckett, blue paper. I see gold, and it's an auto. Gold wave. Pete Alonso. And that is Brett. Pete Alonso, gold wave to the Mets. Brett Charles Ernst. Gold wave, Pete Alonso. 2 of 50. Nice hit. Brett. Another Moniac refractor. Seahawks, that's it. That's the only team you have going to the playoffs. Nobody else is making the playoffs but the Seahawks. Amir Garrett. Some decent color so far. Nobody's got any NFL playoff predictions? Come on, pussies. So you got the Seahawks winning it all right out? Yeah, but you're a Seahawks fan, so you can't. That's not objective. Gavin Lux, black paper. I don't know, man. I'm the biggest Dallas hater there is, being an Eagles fan, but I don't think they're going to lose their first game, to be honest with you. I don't see an incredible amount of competition in the NFC for that to happen. I think the Seahawks are going to find a way to do well in the playoffs, because they always do. The Packers are coming on strong late, but they still have zero running game. I feel like the AFC right now is such a stronger conference. I didn't feel that way in the beginning of the season. I don't think a lot of people did, because the NFC East looks so strong. But right now, no way. Patriots are on fire, dude. The hottest team right now has got to be, other than the Chiefs, which is obvious, but the Steelers are peaking right now. They're going to be a hard-ass team to beat. But I feel like the Chiefs are going to surprise a lot of people in the playoffs, man. I really feel like they could get to the Super Bowl this year. I think it's going to be really hard to beat New England. But that team's doing a lot of surprising things, man, and they're not cowering to these big, tough teams in the AFC. And to be tearing through the AFC right now with as good as the top AFC teams are playing right now, I mean, I'm sorry, but the AFC right now is much, much stronger than the NFC. What do you have in the NFC? You got the Packers, who are playing really well, but they have zero running game. You got, which is going to kill you when you get to the playoffs, especially playing in Green Bay. They have to do that. The Lions are a fluke. You know they're going to fall apart. The Vikings aren't even relevant anymore. Redskins have a really crazy offense, but they're not going to do anything in the playoffs. The Giants are a scary team, but they're too one-dimensional. The Cowboys, I think, Cowboys and Seahawks. Am I forgetting anybody? I think it's going to come down to the Chiefs, the Patriots, and the Steelers. Senzatella Gold. Packers they have zero running game, man. You can't do anything without a respectable running game in the playoffs, man. You have to have that as a threat, and they have nothing right now. I just don't see anybody else in the NFC that's a threat to the top AFC teams right now at all. We got some green ink. No. Nick Neidert, green refractor. Who did I pick at the beginning of the season for the Super Bowl? Oh, I don't fucking remember. I think I may have said the Cardinals. I think a lot of people had the Cardinals going to the Super Bowl in the beginning of the season. That was definitely fucking wrong. Can't remember who I had in the AFC. It was probably the Patriots. I think I had Cardinals, Patriots. Tampa Bay's on fire, but I don't think they're quite ready for that kind of success yet. They're a team that could get to that level maybe like next year, but I don't know if they're going to be able to do it this year. Chiefs, Cowboys, I could see. Because, like I said, NFC is weak. Are you trying to imply that I had the Eagles going to the Super Bowl? No. Not in a fucking million years. Did I or any person in Philadelphia with half a brain cell think that the Eagles were a Super Bowl contender this year? When they won 3 games to start the season, I was blown the fuck away. Will Benson. I still think I had them pegged for 5-11 going into the year. Most people with any sort of football knowledge did. The fact that they remained competitive as long as they did, that was a victory in itself. But, I mean, rookie quarterback, rookie coach, whole new scheme being put into place, and then they got destroyed by injuries, especially on the offensive line. I mean, if you don't have an offensive line and a dependable running game, and you got a rookie quarterback, you're fucked. So, they got a lot of work to do in the off season. Wait, Nate. He got the Giants on that spot that you gave to him? Oh shit. That's horrible. TJ Zooch. Blue Jays. Matt Rideout. You didn't skunk. TJ Zooch. I'll tell you one team that is not going to succeed in the playoffs, and that is the Oakland Raiders. I don't think they're a fluke. I think they're a good team, but look at how they've won games, and look at how they played against the top teams in the AFC. They're squeaking out a lot of wins there. That's not a good sign. Cal Quantrill, Refractor, Padres, the Mexican. So they are not going to... I just can't see that happening. Out of $4.99, Cal Quantrill. they're still young. I mean, maybe in a couple years, maybe in next year or something like that, but people got to get off the rated dick. They kind of are now, though. Billy McKinney. Yeah, they may not even make the playoffs. Yep, I'm waiting for baseball now, as far as being as teams I'm a fan of, because I don't watch the NBA. Not a hockey guy, even though the Flyers are red hot right now. Nobody said anything bad about the Cowboys. I just said Cowboys and Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Man, you Cowboys fans, you're so sensitive and insecure. It's probably because you're Cowboy fans. I'd be insecure about myself too. Riding around with that stigma all your life. Being a dirty cockroach Cowboy fan. It's almost as bad as being a Giant fan, man. But I will say one thing. Cowboys fans are garbage, but there is nothing in the world worse than a Met fan. Mets fans are pieces of fucking shit. They're the little dirty, smelly liquid at the bottom of the dumpster that no matter what detergent you use, you could never get that smell out of your fucking clothes. Mets fans are disgusting. They are the worst human beings on the face of the earth. I wish that they would take the entire neighborhood of Flushing and flush it out of the fucking universe. At least Yankee fans have class. And Yankee fans can eat a dick too. Every time the Phillies play the frickin' Mets, there's always some piece of shit asshole 20-year-old kid in the front row at Citi Field with a wife beater on, with a plastic bottle of Bud, screaming shit. Ugh, Mets fans. The garbage of Major League Baseball. Nah, bandwagon Cub fans that's like, you just laugh at them. Mets fans are like, Mets, there's AIDS, there's cancer, there's cockroaches, then there's the Black Death, then there's like watching another guy have sex with your wife, and then there's Mets fans. That's where they are. They're the worst. You know, if I had a son and he came home and told me he was gay, I wouldn't be upset. But if I had a son and he came home and told me he was a Met fan, I'd disown him right then and there. Kevin Biggio, another Blue Jay. Worst human beings on the face of the planet. I wish Chuck and Hunger were in here right now. Ryan Mountcastle, Orange Paper. Hey man, it's that Philly fandom. 1 of 25. We take sports very seriously here. And we hate New York. Blow up their arms. Braxton Garrett. Purple. With the dynamite. Oh yeah, I remember I said that. Yep. Not a Mets fan. Sorry. Hey, just be happy none of us live in San Diego. Could you imagine living somewhere like that? Does anybody like a hardcore Padres fan in San Diego? Like really hardcore. I always wondered what it was like to live in a city like that where you've had a team for a little while. Like, nobody's from San Diego, It's like nobody's from Phoenix, Arizona. Oh! Damn it, I was hoping that was ink. That is a green Zach Collins. And just to be a dick, I'm going to top load it. Post that on the site. Nah, I want Chuck. Chuck Enslin's a big Mets fan too. He's in here more than George. Should have Chuck see it. Chuck would flip the fuck out. Yeah, Bento too. Post it. I can't post it right now. I'm breaking. All right, come on. It's time to get busy now. Derek Norris lives down the street from you. Wow. That's awesome. But I'm talking about like a hardcore. I grew up my whole life. My dad made me love the Padres, and who are the Padres' rivals? Do they have a hardcore rivalry with someone else? It's like the Diamondbacks. So in Philly, a lot of people when they talk about how they became a fan of a sports team in Philly, they'll be like, my dad raised me to love the Flyers or something like that, and you have a visceral hate for the Devils or a rival team. But I just can't imagine that in places like San Diego or Phoenix or something like that. Like who do you hate? Really hate that other team. Yankees fans hate Red Sox fans and vice versa. And Cardinals and Cubs fans hate each other. And there's battles over it. Phillies, Mets, stuff like that. That's part of what makes sports and following them fun. I don't understand. It would be a shame to not have that. Michael, who gives a shit? He's a fucking Met. Did we miss an auto here? Yerzy, Hansen. Oh, we got 3. We just didn't get color. Wow. We didn't even make a dent in this yet. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still got 10 to go. So, we're getting to the halfway point. How's Totally Certified coming along? Is that moving? Come on, guys. Make me break it. We'll hit somebody at Jamal Murray out of 5. You'll be all happy. All right, we need to pull somebody big, like Moniak. I mean, color big. Moniak, Corey Ray, Kyle, what's his name? Zach Collins, Hawk, Pint. Or one of those draft history autos. Here we go. This is like box 6, I believe. Something like that. Bench. Johnny Bench. That'd be awesome. Pull the Johnny Bench. So we get the Griffey and the Ryan already out of the draft history autos. Let's get that whole checklist. Knock it out. See our color auto. Eloy Jimenez, black. And your auto is a blue Cole Reagans, Cliff Sega, Kirilov. Yep, the Twinkies. Is that who you have in this? You have the Twins, Tim? How come you didn't go hard after the White Sox, man? You know I'm going to pull a Collins now. Gonna get that Collins, and it's gonna hurt so bad. Fuck is my cat doing? All right, not a bad one. Ian Anderson, base, number 3 pick. KC, Ian Anderson. Braves top pick this year. Ian Anderson. He'll have Tommy John by Ian Anderson refractor. He'll have Tommy John by this July. Huh. Casey's not giving up the White Sox, man. You seriously can... If we don't pull a Moniak in 2 cases, I'm going to be mad. Like, I don't want to hit one for a dickhead, but... Bo Bichette, base. Blue Jays again. Matt Rideout. I've hit you like every person that has an auto on the Blue Jays checklist so far. Bichette, Zuch, and Biggio. And to think you were just complaining about skunking. All right, Matt. See you, man. See ya. Dalton Jeffries and Tyson Miller, color non-auto. See some blue. What's that? Daniel Palka. Got a Will Benson blue non-auto. It's Nate again. Nate's got 2 Will Benson autos already. The purple and refractor. See, the trick is that when you get your teams, you got to bitch and complain about them. As soon as I post the random team list, you got to start bitching and complaining about the team that you got. It's like 8 times out of 10, those guys end up doing decent in the break. So as soon as you see your team, you got to start complaining. And then you'll do okay. Sometimes you'll do great. All right. 10 boxes left. Draft is the most exciting break ever, guys. It's so fucking fun to watch. Yeah, but Red suck. Reds are a little hard. I don't usually hit a lot of reds. And twins, too. I don't think I've hit many twins. But you never know. I mean, this is 2 freaking cases here, so the odds are in your favor. And I'm trying to do it like, so this was case 1, this was case 2, and I'm trying to take 1 from each. So we don't really know what, how much color we've knocked out so far, and you know what I'm saying? Like when you're doing a case and your first 5 boxes are like color autos, you're like, all right, then rest of this case is going to be all base autos for the most part. I'm doing it like this, so we kind of lose track and won't know. Oh yeah, I pulled some Oki. That's right. Zach Collins, green. Richard Delgado. Zach Collins out of 99. Green auto. I can hear the hearts breaking everywhere. Oh, that hurts. 22 of 99. Zachary Collins. Man, the feed is so far behind. That is evil. That is so fucking evil. Well, at least you know where it's at. That is so fucking mean. He's such a hard hit, man. That's like my... This has got to be like our 12th case of draft. And that's the first... That's the first Zach Collins auto, period, that I pulled. Can't fucking tag them. Sucks, guys. Zach Collins looks pretty centered, looks pretty clean, but it doesn't look like it's Casey or Tim's. There you go, out of 99. Look at that. Oh, shit. It's the trash bin. Oh my God, Delgado, prepare to have your dick sucked in PM all night long by multiple people from Chi-Town. Prepare to have your penis sucked. .5 centering. Oh, that's so fucking funny. I can't believe that happened. Kevin Biggio, blue paper. That is mean. I can't believe I just did that to you guys. Yeah, but you know, if you guys would have had the White Sox, that never would have happened. It only happened because Delgado had them. That was wrong. You know what else I have? I haven't gotten a hot pack yet. What the hell, man? All these cases and not one hot pack. John Harris purple. Remember, guys, if you want to sub anything, make sure that you let me know by tomorrow afternoon, because I'm going to sort, and once your shit's packed up, it's packed up. So let me know by tomorrow afternoon, preferably just PM me tonight. I know not everybody watches live, so the videos will be up later tonight. You see it in the morning. Just let me know as soon as possible. Just PM me. Even if I don't answer it, I check it when I start sorting. You can also PM Nate Smith, which is probably better. And then he posted on our little admin group thing. So we can go. Oh, here we go. That's a nice hit. Riley Pint to the Rockies, All-American Auto. Out of 225. Brian Pritchett. Riley Pint out of 225. It's been a good couple of cases here. Had some really nice hits, man. I really like draft this year. A hell of a lot better than 2015 draft, I'll tell you that. 2015 was fucking boring. And those are fucking upside down. And to the Cardinals, Dakota Hudson. Pete Studemund. Dakota Hudson. Still no Moniak. Need to get a Moniak to make this case complete. Or double case, I mean. Casey and Tim, I think they shot themselves because now they're not talking. Either that or they're like beating their wives or... kicking their dog. Or they're probably racing to get that green auto off of Delgado. Alex Call, black paper. Did somebody in here the other day say that they collect Matt Crook? Somebody asked me or said something about Matt Crook. Well, that's a blue Matt Crook. So if you happen to be watching, I don't think he has an auto. But, well, that one's good enough to gem. Looks like it to me. I don't see anything wrong with it. Almost at the halfway point, guys. This is box 10. Just check. Nobody wants to break certified basketball? Come on. Come on. It's a fun break, guys. I broke 2 inner cases of it on Wednesday. We had some nice cards pulled out of that. It was a good break. A lot of autos in it. Shit, the one inner. We were pulling 2 autos out of every box in that inner. So that was like 16 autos right there. Relics too. I actually like the way the autos look. They're simple. They looked fairly gradable too for a non-chrome product. Damn it! I thought I got a hot pack and I didn't. Ugh. Phil Collins on Zach Collins. Alright, come on, let me get a hot pack here. I'm gonna rip out 7 autos. Alright, is this the box with Moniak in it? I'll do invoicing tonight too, guys, so we'll be all settled up on Sunday. Then I got Leaf Greatest Hits of Basketball coming. National Treasures Baseball. As far as I can remember is Wednesday, unless they pushed it back. Mike Shaw, whatever. Can't say his name. You're back. Still no Moniak. No Moniak at all. Sucks to be you. Never hit a Zach Collins before, and we hit that, though. And a green. Casey and Tim were going fucking nuts. There's our ink. Got a blue Jesus Luzardo. Jeremiah Jones. First break in here. And he gets himself a blue wave Jesus Luzardo out of 150. Jeremiah Jones. I was going to make like a corny bullfrog joke, but that would be really fucking dumb, so I'm not going to do that. Tired. On the road all fucking day. Jacob Hayward. So he plays football. Yeah, you got a couple base refractors, but that it. Dude, we still got half the break to go. We got plenty of chances left. I'll have to talk to you in PM, Arthur. I have to get stuff off of you. Yeah, you know what? PM me your PayPal address. That's the first thing. I need you to send me that. If you can do that as soon as possible, so I have that. Buddy Reed, Padres, Cisco again. Jesus Christ. Fucking Cisco. Buddy Reed. Still no supers. Haven't pulled a super yet. Come on. Easton McGee. Super of anyone. Period. Moniac. Another refractor for a shithead. All right, come on. Yeah, Padres have a ton. There's a couple teams that have a lot of autos. So Padres have Quantrill. They have Buddy Reed. Who else they got? They had quite a few picks. I think they had a lot of comp picks. That's why. And Dodgers, Gavin Lux. Brett, Gavin Lux, base. Need that auto. The Buddy Reed? Why? Why do you need a Buddy Reed auto? Gavin Lux. He is 10 years old. And that is it for box 10. No, that's not box 10. What am I talking about? Got 8 left. No? Yes. So we're halfway through. So fucking out of it. That was the halfway point. So the way it works, Arthur, is you just send me your PayPal address. I tally up everything from this break night. And then I send you an invoice through PayPal. I do it late at night, though, so you probably won't see it until... I don't know how late you stay up, but most people don't see it till the morning. You'll get it. It'll show up in your PayPal if you're on the app. It'll show up at the top of your feed as pending, Bill from Liberty Bell Breaks. And then you'll also get an email to whichever your email is that's linked to PayPal. It'll show up in your email inbox as, Liberty Bell Breaks just sent you an invoice through PayPal, blah, blah, blah. And if you click on it, I itemize it and tell you exactly, what you're being charged for. And the cool thing about it is that everything's all in one payment. You get a record of it. Some people like to have that. And you can pay it with your PayPal balance. You can pay it with a credit card. Pretty much anything that PayPal allows you to pay with that's linked to your PayPal account. So, a lot of people prefer it. It's a little weird at first because other breakers don't really do it, to my knowledge. They usually require everyone to pay up front, which is, probably the smartest way to do it. But I tried that when I first started, and tracking payments is a nightmare. So I tried this out with oh, fuck! Another awesome hit. And it's for you. Blue Wave Kyle Lewis. That is a nice card. Not a Moniac, but that is a really nice card. Out of 150, Kyle Lewis Blue Wave. Too bad it's got to go to an asshole. So we've been lucky, man. We got some nice color so far. Kyle Lewis is a beast. And he's selling really well right now, too. Fuck you, Sebastian. How did you get the Mariners and the Phillies on a random? What a dickhead. Yeah, I'm about to. I should just bend it right here. Right on camera. Kyle Lewis Blue Wave. Shithead. What kind of asshole goes and gets the Phillies and the Mariners on a random team in a double case break? You hit a base, Kyle Lewis, too. You hit the Blue Wave and a base, so you're doing pretty fucking well right now. I think the base alone sells for like 40. I'll take it. Oh, I'll take it. Whatever. Another nice hit. Will Craig to the Pirates. Pirates are on the board. Who had the Pirates? Dyson Lunn. Will Craig base. Will Craig base to the Pirates. The fuck, are we breaking basketball or not? That shit hasn't moved. I'm just going to stop ordering basketball, guys. You're all dickheads. So I was reading about this other breaker who's an exclusive breaker in a pretty big room. I don't want to say names again. Just want to tell the story. But he couldn't fill a case in that room. So he went fucking nuts. And stopped breaking. Took everybody's money. You should never take money in a case break until it's filled for that exact reason. But he was taking people's money and it wasn't filled. The case never filled. He refunded a couple people, but he didn't refund everyone. Then he deleted his Facebook account and fucking disappeared. And owes all these people money. What a shithead, man. What a piece of scum. Oh, man. Like, I don't understand how that even happens, first of all. Bryson Brigman. You guys got to watch out for that. There's a lot of people that just pop up out of nowhere and become breakers. And you don't always know who you're dealing with there. Yeah. And that's just scummy as hell. From the way that the story was being told, it sounded to me like he was running up a bill at a distributor and not paying for his product and just rolling over the cost on credit, thinking, I'll fill stuff and pay it off eventually. And then his luck ran out. And it caught up to him. And then when he couldn't fill something, he got fucked. I would answer, the thing with hockey is, though, Upper Deck won't sell you new product at cost unless you're a brick and mortar. So I can't get Upper Deck at cost because I'm not a brick and mortar. I don't own a card shop. So they make it kind of difficult for people to break it. 15, 16 Upper Deck would be, I don't know if, that's kind of like, I don't know. There's only like one real big hit in there. I'm not going to say who the person is. I mean, they're not really well known. You're probably not going to know who it is. But my point was just, you got to be careful. You got to get to know the guy that you're breaking with. So it's just like anything, like making trades or buying shit off people in these groups. You don't know who these people are. I've seen people who everybody thought was 100% for years, and then poof, out of nowhere, they're ripping people off for thousands of dollars. You just never know. I wish I could break more hockey. I do break it occasionally. We broke a lot of SP Authentic. It's just, I can't do it like I do these other sports on release because of that rule. And stuff like the cup, I'll just never do because you can't break that unless you get it at cost. And you're not going to get that anywhere at cost unless you can get it from a distributor. That's like the highest end release of the year. I don't know how 16-17 Upper Deck Series 1 would go over in here, though. So I know the young guns do really well, the SPs, but this is like a baseball, football group mostly, and guys really wouldn't get that. They're used to like chasing autos and stuff like that. They wouldn't get the, they're not used to the hockey part where you're chasing SPs and they don't have ink on them, Plus, there's not really a huge hockey following in here, so it's always a little difficult to fill hockey unless it's a product that I've broken before and they've seen what's come out of it, and then everybody wants to get in. Another nice hit. I gotta stop cheating. I've been pulling a lot of this guy lately. A blue Delvin Perez to Pete Studemund. We're getting some nice color. Just no Moniacs. Out of 150, Delvin Perez. I pulled a gold wave and a purple of him in the case that we did the other day. And a base. 3 Delvin Perez's in one case. That was pretty sweet. That was for Salmieri. Thanks, man. Who'd you used to break with? There's so many breakers out there. There's all kinds of different ones too. There's breakers like me who are just like Facebook breakers. Then there's guys who do most of it through their website. Then there's guys who just pop up on Breakers TV and random people hop in. Walker Robbins, blue refractor. I like this setup better. When I got into breaks, this was what I did more of, the Facebook breaking, because then you're in contact with everybody who's in the breaks all the time. So you're in a group all the time, you're talking to people, you get to know people. Then when you're in the chat and you're watching the break, then everybody can interact and have fun. Oh, all right, I know who that is. That's Joel Dickey or whatever his name is. I like the Facebook group aspect more. I mean, the other ones, they have their upside too. Some people just want to hop in with different breakers and they just want to pull cards. That's all they want to do. They're not into the interacting with other people, and that's totally fine. I mean, to each his own. However, as long as it's fun for you, that's all that matters. But I prefer to I like the community atmosphere of it. So, plus we have a pretty awesome group here. Everybody pretty much knows everybody. Everybody busts everybody's balls, has fun. We pull nice cards. It's a good time. Carter Kaboom, Nationals gold paper, Jeremiah. Speaking of having fun, I gotta pull you a frickin' card, Arthur. I gotta get you a Chris Oakey or a Trammell. Does Trammell have ink in this? Or is it just Oakey? I forget. I wish they don't have Senzel in it. Senzel would be a big hit, but he's not in this one. I'm very much into large communities of guys. It's an afternoon shower with guys. Guys afternoon in a gay. John Harris, black paper. These have been solid cases so far. I'm glad. Because you got to fucking break one case of Bowman draft and it sucks. That is murder to go through. But 2 cases of Bowman draft, and if they both stunk, oh my God. Golden Showers, brought to you by Bruce Booker. Upside down. And last handful, and we got 6 more boxes to go. That means 18 more autos. AJ Puck base. Bill O'Dell on the board with an AJ Puck. 6th overall pick. People were talking about him going number 1. Then his ass fell. And that's all paper. 6 to go. Dude, when we do hockey, though, we kill it. All the crazy... I pulled like 3 Connor, McDavid, Future Watch autos. Pulled some other... I pulled a ton of McDavid shit. Whenever we've done SP Authentic, we have murdered it. Especially Vern. You do not want to get into an SP Authentic break with Vern Jackson. You'll get killed. I think the first 5 cases of SP Authentic we broke, he literally won every single Oilers mini. It was insane. That luck is just nuts. That's cool. All right. Now I kind of want to pull a Moniak. I'm getting pissed off that we haven't pulled one yet. Because I've only pulled 2 outside of the box topper. But we're in double-digit cases now. I've only pulled 2 base Moniak autos. Come on. Gotta pull more than that. Have to. It's embarrassing. Dalton Jeffries, black paper. I send all the young guns that I get, that I've gotten in to get graded, and most of them gem easily. And when those things gem, it's insane, man. Like, I was subbing like the 15, 16 young guns like a year after the product came out, and on eBay the raws are selling for like $3, nothing. But then I gem them, and guys are making like $40 offers on eBay. I was like, that's well above a 1.6 multiplier. So I was making a killing off the Reese McGuire purple. Didn't somebody say, Brett, didn't you say you wanted a McGuire? A purple McGuire? I'll put that aside. Who had Blue Jays? Matt Rideout? I'll put that aside for Brett because he said he was looking for that. And then Rideout and him can figure something out. Or was that somebody else that said that? Somebody said they were collecting Reese McGuire. You want him? It was you, Arthur? All right. I put it aside. So Matt Rideout has the Blue Jays. So if you could, you can PM him, and you guys figure something out, and then I'll ship to whatever. Ben Bowden, refractor, Rockies, Brian Pritchett. Brian Pritchett would have been Bowden. Refractor auto. Buddy Reed refractor and Eric Fetty. All paper. Yeah. A gold Cal Quantrill non-auto out of 50. Fucking Cisco. Cisco. Piece of shit Cisco. Worst freaking human being ever. When the hell are they going to build the fucking wall and throw his ass back over it? Cisco. Oh, Reese McGuire refractor. Austin Meadows refractor. Do you what's the connection to Reese McGuire? Bobby. Ah, shit. I'm sorry, man. Damn it. Bobby Dahlbeck. Base auto Red Sox. Brian Pritchett. Brian Pritchett. Bobby Dahlbeck. Get. Dude, I got so much fucking base in this room. It's getting out of hand. I need to do another base clean out. Especially Bowman draft. It is ridiculous how much I have. You're skunking, Tim? Oh, shit. I haven't hit you a twin yet? Ouch. Gotta hit something. I don't think anybody's going to skunk in a double draft case. No way. Alexis Torres, green paper. I could see Tech just because there's only 24 autos, but you can't skunk. In a double draft case. No fucking way. I think you and Arthur are the only ones left that haven't hit yet. So, is there anybody else? Nope, everybody else is hit. So, there's still plenty of opportunity left. Still got 5 boxes left. Dylan Carlson, Cardinals. Yeah, he's tough. I think I've only hit like 1 or 2 of his autos. Okie, though. We should have hit an Okie by now. I think I hit an Okie like every case. But with some of the shit that people have been hitting in my skunk packs lately, sometimes it's good to skunk. People pulling these orange autos, supers. Maddox draft history would be phenomenal. Freaking wrist is killing me, man. I'd love to hit a draft history auto right now. We've gotten enough prospect color. Let's get one of those now. No box toppers yet, too. That's weird. I just hit a Griffey draft history. I'm not going to hit 2 of them. Back-to-back draft breaks? Hell no. Chances of that are actually the same no matter what, because that's the gambler's fallacy or whatever they call it. But let's just pretend, just to piss Sebastian off, that there's no chance. Dude, I was a Phillies fan growing up, but I'm not going to lie. I loved Greg Maddux when I was a kid. I used to, I pitched when I was in Little League and stuff, and then I pitched in high school. But when I was a kid in Little League and stuff, I made my dad and my coaches teach me how to throw a circle change just because of Greg Maddux. I freaking loved Greg Maddux when I was a kid. I didn't care that they were on the Braves, and you're supposed to hate everybody on the Braves. Austin Meadows, black. Pedro Martinez and Greg Maddux are my 2 favorite pitchers from that era. And they're complete opposite of each other, especially personality-wise. Bo Bichette, purple. Oh yeah? Box toppers aren't too expensive because most people just don't want a box topper because it's big. But they're cool looking cards. That Moniac's cool. I sent it in. Colorulo wanted it subbed grade all, just so it's slabbed. So that should look pretty cool when it comes back. I sent in the subs from this past week today. So another thing too, subs that will pop next week during the week, I won't be around to get them. So I won't be able to ship them till I come back from vacation. So it's going to be a little bit longer, unfortunately. But everyone will survive. Yeah, it's going to be a big slab. Another Ian Anderson to the Braves. KC. KC with another Ian Anderson. So you got 2 of them. I wish they'd just get rid of Bowman draft paper. I mean, what's the purpose? I don't want it. This break would go so much faster if I didn't have to sift through all the paper. Literally, it takes an hour to bust a jumbo case of Bowman. It would be a half-hour break. Come on, what's that next auto going to be? Nope. And you can't just pick up the paper and chuck it, because there might be a redemption in there. There might be a All-American auto. Another freaking Blue Jay. Bo Bichette base. I'm not a fan of Platinum, to be honest with you. I'm kind of glad they went straight to retail with it. Platinum never sells well. It's kind of like Bowman's Best. It has horrible resale value. And I've just never been a fan of it. I mean, some of the things about Platinum are okay. I'm not a fan of Bowman's Best at all. I know a lot of people really like it, and it's a cheaper product, so you can get like big name prospects and rookies for really nice prices. But I've just never been a big fan of it. Wanted that to be ink. I hated last year's Bowman's Best. Last year's Bowman's Best was so fucking bad, in my opinion. Oh! Oh, man! Taking it in the teeth! Zach Collins draft day auto out of 99. Richard Delgado. Haven't hit a Collins in any case I've done. I hit a green and a draft day. Oh, man. Oh, man. Look at that. That hurts. It's so painful. Oh. 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 Casey and Tim. Taking it in the gut. Man, this fucking thing sucks. This has been a really nice break, man. I'd like to see other guys hit too, but can't complain about these cases we've had. They've been pretty damn solid. Let's keep it up. We got 4. I mean, it's like every box has been solid. We've only had like maybe like 2 or 3 that were just boring, but a lot of nice color. There really hasn't been like, it's not like we're hitting a bunch of like, you know, Tim Lynch purples. This has been a very nice double case break. Let's see if we can make it a skunk-free double case break and get Arthur and Tim some hits. There's got to be an Okie in here. I don't think I've had one case without an Okie yet. I don't see how we could do a double case break and not have one. Although we never hit a Zach Collins auto before, and we just hit a green and a draft day. Any out of 25 or less? You mean in this double case, or in like all the cases I've broken? Yeah, I pulled a lot of orange autos. Not in this though. No orange yet. Lowest we've had so far has been Gold Wave. But I pulled an orange Riley Pint on Thursday. That was a big hit. I pulled an orange Dakota Hudson for myself when I broke that personal case for myself. And Matt Face Refractor Brian Pritchett. But I haven't hit any orange yet in these two cases, no. Yeah, I pulled quite a bit. Haven't hit any red. No red yet. Lowest number I've hit so far in draft this year has been orange out of 25. No red autos and no supers. Yeah, that Riley Pint is a big card. He sent it out to get graded. Salieri grades pretty much everything, which I agree with. I mean, when it comes to Chrome, I just grade every goddamn thing to do with it. Especially a prospect. A high draft pick like him. Hold it. Nolan Martinez, Yankees, Wolfrey, gold, out of 50. Nolan Martinez. Yeah, we're due for a super, man. We haven't hit a super yet. We are due. I only hit supers in football and non-chrome baseball products. It's bullshit. That's not true. I hit some supers in Topps Chrome. The only supers I pull are Jacksonville Jaguars for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, you're looking at like a $200+ bill there. I know. No, not that much. I'm trying to think of what I paid. I sub that much quite a bit. Yeah, you're looking at about 200 something probably. It depends on if how many grade out and how many don't. But expect something in that ballpark, yeah. But it'll be worth it, man. Be able to sell a bunch of gems. Unless you get really unlucky. Nothing gems. Then you're fucked. I once sent in on my own. Not through Cade. This is a while back. I sent in 50 cards one time by myself, which is the biggest I've ever subbed just for myself. Phew, that bill was fucking insane. It was like a $900 BGS bill. It's not fun to pay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, but that was a redemption. I did pull that. I forgot. But I want to pull a live one. I haven't pulled any live ones out of Bowman as a breaker. Padres again to the evil Mexican Cisco. He's hit like 5 freaking Padres autos. You got a red from a skunk pack? Or no, I'm talking about autos. No, I pulled red chrome non-autos. I'm talking about just autos. I haven't pulled any red autos yet. Toki. That one sub that I did was insane. Holy shit, that was a lot of money that I dropped on grading. Actually, I think I did that one through Cade. Because I think he PM'd me and gave me the bill. Yeah, I did do it through Cade. I think that was before I became a breaker. Dude, that would be amazing if we hit a red Moniac. That would be so much fucking money. Brett Cumberland, blue. That would be a massive freaking card if I hit that. I still haven't hit a hot pack yet. I don't believe that these things exist. That I could have opened up this many cases already. There we go. And I still haven't hit a freaking Moniac yet, or a hot pack yet. So, you are off the schneid, Tim. There is your Kirilov base auto, Tim Land. So we've got one down, one to go. Just got to get Arthur and Oki. There you go. Trying to get that skunk-free break for everybody. Actually, I'm wrong. Oh no, Sebastian had the Mariners, so he's already doing well. We got to get a Moniac for Shithead, and we got to get an Oki, and I can't remember if Trammell has autos or not. I think he does, but if he does, I don't think I've hit any. For Arthur, and then nobody skunked, and Shithead gets his Moniac. I'd really rather not hit a really high dollar Moniac for that asshole though. But me hitting a really high dollar Moniac would be good overall for the group and everything, so whatever, I guess we'll hit one. Fine. Damn it. These draft history cards pull the shit out of me. Every time I see it, I'm like, is that a super or a gold? And no, it's a fucking draft history insert. I gotta change the border color on that. Yeah, you're right, Tim. That actually has been occurring a lot in draft this year. I've noticed guys, you hit a base and then there's almost always a color in the case of them too. I'm sorry, I gotta cheat. I can't help it. Fuck. God fucking damn it. The Phillies only have one auto. They only have Moniac. Their other guys didn't get into draft this year. What the fuck is that? Again, these stupid fucking inserts fool me. Well, I already know what the color auto is in this one. It's worse than hitting Sebastian something. Whoop. We are almost through our double case. Drew Harrington, blue paper. Scott Kingery, chrome. My boy. Rob got a gold. Fuck that. I already have one. I have a gem one. Pussy! In fact. Oh, you wanna get tough? What'd you say? What'd you say? Damn, bitch! What's that, motherfucker? Rob's got a gold what? He's got... What does he have? Rob has a gold Cousins non-auto refractor? Non-auto? Who gives a fuck? One second. Wait, hold on. What'd you say? Did you say gold Jalen Ortiz gem? Twitter refractor Jalen Ortiz out of tree gem. Scott Kingery red gem out of 5. Oh, did you say an orange Nola gem? How about a gold Nola gem? How about an orange Randolph gem? So don't bring that Rob's got a gold Cousins non-auto shit. Just Anyway. Luis Ortiz orange to the Brewers. Brew Crew. Chinese. You were born in Midwest China? Gold Nola 10. That was a gem. I have a dime base up there, I think, somewhere. Sebastian, that was so rude. Why are you so insensitive? Why are you asking him that question? I didn't ask what part of Poland you were from. Ronnie Dawson, refractor. I didn't go, oh, Sebastian, are you Albanian or Polish? You're so insensitive. Ronnie Dawson, refractor to Brian Pritchett. What an insensitive jerk. What an asshole. You have a gold Nola dime. No, you don't. Prove it. Put it on camera right now. When I see it, I'll believe it. Midwest China. Yes, I was born in Indianapolis, China. Straight out of Kabasi. Flied lice, you plick. Zach Jackson. Cardinals again. Connor Jones. Pete Studemund. I am Polish and Irish and probably 800 other things that I don't even know. Kirilov Refractor. Two boxes left after this. What crazy shit we gonna pull? Trent Clark. It smells like somebody's cooking a steak. It's weird. All right. And this is bullshit, guys. Purple Buddy Reed to Cisco. Fuck. Hate hitting shit for Cisco. At least it's off-centered. That makes it better. Look at how off-centered that is. That's like 80-20. Left to right. Good. Good. You can't sub it. Asshole. Two boxes left. And then this baby's done. And basketball would go after that, but it doesn't look like any of you jerk-offs filled it. Unless you did. You guys are fucking dickheads. Seriously. I'm not. Cisco called a purple Buddy Reed? Really? He's done well. He's gotten about like 6 Padres autos in this. So I can break basketball when this is over, but you guys would really have to get going with filling it. It was the cheapest break on the page. $50 a spot. If it doesn't fill, then we'll break it Sunday or Monday. Hate postponing breaks. Really fucking hate postponing breaks. All right, here we go. Second to last box, guys. Second to last. Gold? No. Man. Ripken draft history. This is out of 50. It's a gold draft history. I was wondering why it was so shiny. That goes to the Orioles. Wolfrey. It's 2 of 50. So it started off awesome for you, Wolfrey. You had that purple Sedlock. And then you've had a couple Yankee autos in between. Maybe since it started off good, it'll end spectacular. I don't even watch basketball. But as a card product, basketball does very well. As far as selling, it's one of the top selling sports up there with hockey and soccer. Nick Hansen to the Reds. Orange paper. That's out of 25. Nick Hansen. Sink. I was getting all excited. Purple Amir Garrett. I thought we were going to get you your auto, Arthur. We'll get it. Have to get it. Can't see not hitting an Okie. With all the Okies I've hit, doesn't make any sense. Oh, that is a nice card. To Brett, a purple Justin Dunn. Fuck you, Cisco. Purple Justin Dunn. Brett, you've had a nice break, man. You had that Gold Wave Alonzo. Now you got a purple Justin Dunn to go along with your base Justin Dunn. You got some sweet cards coming. Brett, nice hit, buddy. We have got some nice color in these cases, man. Really nice color. Still no Moniac, though. Fuck you, Cisco. You actually did really good. You have like 6 frickin' autos, and one of them's a purple Buddy Reed. I was pissed off. I had to fucking pull that out. Here, you get another one, dickhead. Eric Lauer to the Evil Mexican. You might actually have 10 autos, man. Eric Lauer to Fuckface. Need to get a red. Cincinnati Reds auto. Another matte face. Angels Pritchett. It's a third one we've hit. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. All right, come on. Sneak me a Moniac in there somewhere, baby. Even a base Moniac's a $100 card. Well, what did you expect to get with the fucking Padres, man? Padres are all about quantity. They don't have a huge name on them. Cal Quantrill isn't exactly selling for a ton of money. Last box. Last chance to get a Chris Oakey for Arthur. A Moniak for Fagafornia. Or a vet draft history auto. Or just something flat out freaking sick. Here we go. 16 boxes, 2 cases. Just finishing up. Got a shit ton of autos here. Wait till you see all the chrome I got. It's unbelievable. In fact, I don't want that to fall over, so I'm actually going to move that. It is a mountain of chrome. I just don't want this to tip, so I am going to move it over so the wall can support it. Look at all that. That's going to be a fun sort. But I got all day tomorrow to do it. Watch some football, sort some cards. Easy. All right, last box. Gotta get those 2 cards. It'd be perfect if we got both in the same box. In the last box, we got an Okie and a Moniak in the same box. Last one. Would be great. And then I accidentally ripped the Moniak in half. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Oh, it's starting off good. We got the Okie. We got the Chris Oakey. So you're on the board, Arthur. No one skunked. Everybody got a hit. Chris Oakey, Cincinnati Reds. What is up with that auto? Damn. Get a new pen, dude. Refractors. So, task number 1 is down. Let's go for number 2 and knock out that Moniak. Riz Hoskins, green paper. On the board. There you go. We got a blue non-auto Zach Birdie. Last boxes. I love doing the last box in every break. So much suspense. You never know what's coming up. No. No. Not yet. We got a blue Nick Solak, Yankees, non-auto. Logan Ice is my favorite name in this product. Logan Ice. That's awesome, man. Nothing in that, man. They're really dragging us out, man. And make us wait to the last couple handfuls for our last two autos. What is this, an M. Night Shyamalan case? Boba Fett, black paper. Still, no second auto. Come on. I think I see them. I think I know where they're at. Paper. Upside down. Nope. All right. Really coming down the home stretch now. It's all paper. And another fucking Padre. Cal Quantrill Draft Day Auto out of 50 to Shithead Guzman. Motherfucker. Why does he have to do good? Draft Day Cal Quantrill out of 50. Fuck you, Cisco. So, we're down to our last auto. One more auto in the case. Cases. Last one. Coming up any second now. Is it a Mickey Moniak? What is it? Or is it a draft? It's probably not going to be a draft history because we just hit that. Draft Day Auto. It's not there. Last handful. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go. It is. Here it comes. It's Sebastian's, but it's not Moniak. Joe Rizzo. Mariners. You didn't get a Moniak, but fuck you. You still had an awesome break. Joe Rizzo, base. What a way to end it. Ugh. Robert Tyler, refractor, Francisco Mejia, and then a bunch of paper. So, let's do the recap on the double draft jumbo case break. A lot of autos. Lots of autos. Focus. Come on, camera. There we go. What we got at Joe Rizzo? Cal Quantrill Draft Day out of 50. Chris Oakey. Matt, whatever you say his name. Eric Lauer. Justin Dunn, purple. Nick Hansen, orange paper. It's out of 50. Cal Ripken, draft history. Buddy Reed, purple. Connor Jones. Ronnie Dawson, refractor. Luis Ortiz, orange. Kirlov, Hudson Potts, Nolan Martinez, gold, Moniak, face refractor, yes. Zach Collins out of 99, draft day. Bo Bichette, Ian Anderson, Dylan Carlson, Bobby Dahlbeck, Cal Quantrill Gold, Ben Bowden Refractor, AJ Puck, Carter Kaboom Gold Paper, Will Smith, Delvin Perez Blue, Moniac Base Refractor, Dakota Hudson, Will Craig. This was a big one. Kyle Lewis Blue Wave, Gavin Lux, Moniac Base Refractor, Buddy Reed Base, Jesus Luzardo Blue Wave, Dakota Hudson, Riley Pint All-America Auto, Robert Tyler Refractor, Zach Collins Green, Bo Bichette, that's a base, Ian Anderson Base, Cole Reagan's Blue, Ryan Mountcastle Orange, Zach Collins Green, Andy Yerzy Refractor, Alec Hansen Base, Kevin Biggio, Cal Quantrill Refractor, TJ Zuch, Will Benson, Antonio Senzatella Moniac Base Refractor, Pete Alonso Gold Wave, Justin Dunn Base, Quantrill Base, Kyle Lewis Base, Servin Orange, Fraley Refractor, Benson Purple Moniac Base, Sedlock Purple, Reagan's Base. I'm not even trying to say that guy's name. Theis. So that was Bowman Chrome, and then you got all your Chrome and stuff. So, let me see this. So basically, nothing happened with basketball. So, I mean, it's 11 o'clock. I'm not going to push it now. So we'll break basketball tomorrow or Monday. See how it plays out. I'll send out invoices for these two breaks tonight, though, Tech and Draft, and they'll ship Monday if paid. Thanks, everybody, for getting in. It was fun, as always. We hit some really cool cards in both cases, man. Both double cases were solid. So 3 1-of-1s in Tech, and a lot of nice color in Draft, except for Cisco's color. He's already got enough color in his fucking face and needs to go back to where he came from. But that's it. Everybody fuck off. Later.